Hey guys, what is up? So this is episode 3 and this one's called The Corner. So there's 5 waves out of this one, and I have been playing, as you can see in my spellbook, I have been playing a lot of Orcs Must Die. Now, I don't know what you guys want me to do. You've got 2 choices. You can see me going through the levels as I am now with the items that I have gained, because every time you do a level you basically gain a different item, which helps you tremendously you know, in the later levels, because they do get extremely hard. Or you can see me in the next episode basically go back to the beginning. So on episode 4 I won't have any of these newer ones, but I'll have what I would generally get going through the game. Just let me know in the comments which one you would actually prefer. I'm not too bothered, because I think it's more fun to show you guys what you will actually gain when you get up to the higher levels. But this still is, well, not episode, but this is, well, I suppose it is episode 3, but it's also the 3rd level. So I definitely want to take the lightning ring, and I want to take the ice amulet. They're definitely ones that you need, especially for the goddamn ogres. As you can see, there's no ogres in this one. There's just orc crossbowers and orc warriors. Another really decent card to pick is the champion. I mean, the paladin champion are insane. Now these, once I got this is the only ones that I used. For the first wave or 2, I had to basically use traps, because the paladin just wasn't strong enough. But you also get a spell book later down the line, which I will show you. Just let me pick the traps that I want. Now I've upgraded the poison, well, the spike trap, so it's a poison spike trap now, so it does slow the enemies, but not as good as the sticky tap traps. So I don't want to get that. I also want to get the precious theme plates, very decent. The brimstone, pretty decent to get. The arrow walls also decent to get, and I will also get the swinging mace. Now if you upgrade this, it just constantly swings, which is very decent to have, but it does cost a lot. So I'm going to press my V button, and you're going to see we get to choose the weavers now. Now the first weaver, you don't get this until later on, but the first ones you get is the steel weaver, which basically increases the damage and like the benefits of your guardians, and it also increases your traps. Now elemental weaver will basically increase your magic items that you've got, so your crossbow, your sword, your ice amulet, lightning ring, etc. And then you've got your knowledge weaver, which will basically make you move faster, allies around you will heal you, your rift will shoot enemies, which I suppose is good as well. But I always go for this first one. Now there's 2 things you can do. You can either get your weaver stuff, which you need to accept which one you're going to choose, and it says here you've got 3,000 points, but this also represents your points down at the bottom left. So if you basically use all your points, you won't have enough money to place any traps, so you need to be quite careful about what you do. So like if I bought all them now, I'd have to literally kill all the guys myself without any traps. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get the first 2, and then I'm going to accept.
See if I can.
And then I'm going to use my number 4, which is my guardian. And as you see, they're just going to be going down here. So I'm going to set my guardian here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and press my G and let the horde go. Now, I'll just show you how powerful the guardian is. Now you can see his health. It's going down quite fast, but he also does heal, which is really, you really do need it. So I'm just going to help him out here, because he does need help when he's by himself. But the more guardians you get, the better it's going to be. I mean, he does heal up, which is extremely good, but it only happens when you have your weaver. Now, this is the ability where it basically heals himself. So you really want to get this, the tempered blade, which allows him to stun enemies. But instead of getting that, I'm just going to get another guardian, because the more guardians you have, the better. At the minute they only cost 1,000, but that's because it's upgraded. If you basically don't have it upgraded, it's going to cost 1,200. So you need to be careful, obviously, when you're doing this, because the Guardians, when you've only got a few, they will let them slip by, especially the arrow ones and the little kobolds that run really fast. You see that the lightning thing is really strong, and I use that quite often. And when I'm facing orcs, I always use my frost amulet. It's very ideal that you use it. So I'm going to get about 4 guardians. And then once I've got 4, I'm going to choose the upgrade so they can stun. And then that's going to make them... I could go AFK and they could just take all these waves themselves. I'll just show you on this how strong they actually are. So as you can see, they do take a bit of damage, but once you get more and you get the stun, they hardly do any damage to your guardians, which is awesome. So I like to help out with a lightning storm. And as you see, when you basically clear a certain amount of waves and you have to press your G again to activate the waves, all your guardians that have died will come back to life and they will basically reset their health. But they don't do that if you're in a continuous wave where the next wave is in 10 seconds. So just keep that in mind. So at the minute I've got 3,778. So I'm going to press my V. I'm going to get my Templar's Blade, which allows them to stun. And I'm also going to get Burning Pitch. Now, the reason I'm getting Burning Pitch is for my archers. So archers are still really good. If they're pretty good for dealing for kobolds and stuff like that. So I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put one there. Maybe I can squeeze another one in. Oh, no, I don't have enough gold. Well, not gold points. So I'm going to leave them up. I'm going to press G. Now you see their weapons change, so they're going to stun these. And my archers also have fire arrows now, as you can see. The downside is that the archers actually shoot your own dudes. But they don't hurt them, but they still can't reach enemies. Now as you see, the orcs will stay and attack, but the other guys with the archers will just try run past. So I'm going to stick another guardian down there. Why not? I just kind of wasted that. But it looks cool. Oh, did we let one past? Oh no! See, I was too busy talking to actually get that guy. But I've already done this perfect anyway. But yeah, like when you're doing this, it's best to keep a watch out. Now if you wanted to do this with traps, then it'd just be the same. You'd put your arrow things on the walls because they're the strongest. Then you just really want to slow them down. I don't have enough for my O ability, but this is the excuse me, this is the last wave, so there's not much I can do. But I mean, this would be decent for putting it under here, like so. I'll put that here and I'll just sell these and I'll put them down here instead for you. And I'm going to have to shoot these because they're going to shoot my guys. This is the bad thing about the archers, they will actually shoot your arrow guys. So as long as you kill these guys and then let your mace tear these apart. It is quite fun. I'll show you what the ice one does. It is extremely powerful. That's why most people like to go with the other one. Do you know, the other tree that basically allows you to do more magic. So the magic is very powerful. I like to stand back and just shoot them with my crossbow and just let the guardians run in and sort them out. Then that way I can focus on any stragglers that get past, which is mainly the kobolds. because they're extremely fast. And in later levels, I don't want to spoil it, but they have like bomb packs strapped to them. So if you're close to them, you're going to get destroyed. I don't know why, but if you run at your Guardian, you're basically pushing forward. And then if you're pushing, you know, forward enough, he'll get in combat. Let's go in combat! As you can see, these archers do slip by, but they're easy to deal with. And you can see my Guardians are pretty much still on high HP, and their HP will continue to grow. And that's it, guys. That is that level complete. One did get past, but that's because I was distracted. I'm sure when you do it, you won't be as distracted. So I only got 4 points on that. So if we go back to my main menu, you will see I've got all these complete. The ones with the low score, like this one, some of them are extremely difficult to actually do, because you've got ogres, and the ogres really do take a lot to kill. So sometimes you'll have to go back to your levels with the new abilities or cards that you've got and basically redo it. So yeah, guys, that's that episode. This is, so like I said, is episode 3, which is the corner. The next episode will be the baths, and hopefully we're going to get 5 points on that. So stay tuned, guys. Peace.